Alright guys, how's it going? Mother Dragon here again. Look, I got 2 mirrors! My right one is really not working at all. Whoa, that's not very safe. Ah, guys, I put my new mirrors on, my new exhaust and my new seat, and oh, it's so nice. I haven't had a right mirror in ages, and I think so many of you didn't want to say anything, but you know, I have one now, so I'm gonna go. It's actually Christmas Eve, so happy Christmas to you all. This is gonna come out after my little, I wouldn't say build episode, but you know, I'm just throwing the shit on. I'm not gonna overtake you, mate, because it's mucky. But yeah, I'm just giving everything a little shakedown, make sure everything's on nice and tight. Straight off the bat, the seat, the difference. I'm guessing when the bike hit the ground, it bent the latch on the old seat, because this new seat is not moving whatsoever. Like, there's no movement in the seat, which is amazing, because the last one kind of moved backwards and forwards. This one's just in. I'm so happy. And also, I noticed the exhaust, it sounds a little different. I think it's because it's from a newer model. Maybe they've done something different to the exhaust, but I like it. It sounds a little bit throatier. Well, this road's shit in the middle. Look at all the bits of crap in the middle. But I'm so happy to have 2 mirrors again, finally. It's been so long. It's been about 6 months. Fuck, it has been about 6 months. Oh my god. Oh. Yes, the exhaust does sound different. It's nicer, I'm not gonna lie, it's much nicer. So my last exhaust was actually bent, so it didn't sit on right, so maybe that's why it might sound different. But oh man, I'm so happy. My feet are freezing, I'm only in fucking shoes. I couldn't find my boots. Yeah guys, it's Christmas tomorrow. Where has the year gone? Seriously, that's mad that it's Christmas tomorrow. God, I don't know, it feels like the other day that, you know, we've been told about coronavirus and all, but what a year, guys, what a year. So you might be asking yourself, what next on the beast? So the only other cosmetic thing I need to really fix is there's a panel on the back, just like a rear fairing panel above the seat that's scraped, so I need to get that replaced. Other than that, there's nothing physically, well actually apart from this rubber bit, which I need to buy all new throttle cables for, so I will do that next year. So then the only other 2 things I really need to do is get the tank either fixed or replaced, and I'm kind of thinking it might be replaced, and then replace the outer forks, the outer fork sleeves, which will be done in the new year as well. So yeah, everything will be done shortly, but I'm so happy just to get those parts done, because every time I went out to the bike I would look at them and go, oh man. You know, it's such an eyesore, and all the photos, you know, when you turn that sharpness up, every scrape just gets, you know, highlighted. So yeah, I'm happy that that's done. And again, I got them for so cheap. I am really, really happy, if you guys cannot tell. Like, as I said, these are actually brand new. Like, I thought maybe like they've just been taken off the bike, you know, after a bit of use, but no, like these never seen the road. Oh god, Christmas Eve traffic. I do actually have a bit of a topic for this video. It's not just all about getting everything sorted and fixed and blah blah blah. I actually wanted to talk about e-scooters. So in Ireland, e-scooters are actually illegal, and they're illegal because under like the classification of a vehicle in Ireland, or an MPV, like a mechanically propelled vehicle, e-scooters fall under that category of, you know, any other motorbike, any other, you know, actual like moped. So in order to have one on the road, you need to have a license for one, which there is no license. You know, maybe a moped license, but you also need to have it taxed, insured and road registered, which is impossible. So there's all these people that are going around with them you know, going to work, blah blah blah, and they're actually getting done in court for riding without insurance, and some of them are actually getting, you know, points on their real license, and in some cases a ban and a big fine, which I think is just crazy. So this isn't a new thing, you know. People seem to be acting like this is new since the e-scooters kind of became a bit of a craze. You know, everyone's been getting them. More and more people have been getting done for them, and more people have been complaining. And to be honest, I think it's so stupid that they can't use them on the road. So in Ireland there's a big initiative, the Green Initiative. The one shower of bastards that we don't want in government are now in government. They formed a government with the other two fuckers that we don't want in government. So our government is all people who we pretty much most of the country did not vote for, but that's just the way politics work, you know. The Green Party is one of them, and as you can imagine, they're all about green environment, this, that and the other. So instead of going, yeah, okay, you know, we can change what an MPV actually is to exclude e-scooters, they go, no, we're going to make sure that car drivers and, you know, anyone that drives on the road is either going to pay more, you know, more tax, more emissions, or we're going to make sure that they can't buy big liter cars. So for anyone that's in America that's watching, you know, having like a 3 litre or 4 litre is quite, you know, common. Having a 3 litre in Ireland is crazy. You know, normally 2 litre, 2.5 is kind of all we really get here. Even like our big, you know, Ford Raptors, Ford Wildtreks, they're all 2 litres. Now you can get 3 litres, but pretty much all of them are 2 litres. Even Land Rover have a 1.5, I think it's a 1.5 twin turbo instead of a big 3 litre. So it's mental. It is so crazy the way we do it here. But you know, they're on about, you know, we want people to be more green, walk to work, all this stuff. You know, why not let them use e-scooters? Oh yes, e-scooters just make so much sense. Now I will say, on the other hand, a lot of the people that actually ride these e-scooters are absolute gobshites, and they're waiting to be killed off them, you know, because a lot of them go 35-40 kilometers an hour. So they're going 30 kilometers an hour on a path in between cars, you know, filtering fine, but they don't have any helmets, they don't have high vises, they don't have lights. They have stupid little lights on them, but you know, I wouldn't actually call it like a proper light. Well, I get petrol while I'm here. I may as well get petrol while I'm here, to be honest. I have to pay for air. €1 is 5 minutes. You know what? My tyres feel fine. I know another petrol station where I can get air for free. It's just stupid, because like, why can't I get just a minute of air for like 20 cents or something? Back to the whole e-scooter dilemma while I go to another petrol station. If I lived in Dublin, I would probably get one, because they kind of make a lot of sense. You're not, you know, obviously bikes don't really make up that much emission. Maybe mine with a decap makes up a decent amount of emission. They genuinely make sense, and as I was saying, yeah, some people ride them and they shouldn't be riding. They're just dangerous, and you know, that is a big issue with them. But why don't they just kind of introduce training or something, you know, like that? That just makes a lot of sense. You know, just do like a little training course, you know, maybe a day-long course. It might cost €80. I don't know. I like, what do you guys think personally about them? I say a lot of you would agree that a lot of the people who actually ride them are stupid. And a bigger, like another issue in Ireland as well, is that we really don't have a lot of infrastructure, like cycle lanes and stuff. Drogheda town, I don't actually think has any. Oh, the old Rolls Royce, that's beautiful. I don't think they have any cycle lanes, if I'm not mistaken. They might have one or two, you know, little ones going along the city or the town, we'll say, but I don't actually think we have full-on designated ones, just big hard shoulders like this. But you know, if you had an e-scooter, I don't think you wouldn't want to go on the road like this. You know, a bus or a truck goes by and zip, you get yeeted off the thing. But I personally think it's a joke that, you know, they're telling us to be more green, buy, you know, an EV, you know, carpool, this, the other, use public transport, blah 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 blah. But why don't you just let people use e-scooters? I just don't get it. It's electric. Main reason why I'm talking about this, because the police here issued like a statement for Christmas. Usually it's don't get your kids scramblers, you know, that's the one that's normally on. It still is, but now it's, you know, don't get people e-scooters. Don't get your kids e-scooters, because what they're doing now is parents of kids, because obviously, you know, 12, 14-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 15, you know, everyone else in between use these. So the parents, they're actually prosecuting the parents for getting them, which I just think is mind-blowing. You know, maybe like, why don't they bring in a thing that you have to be 16 to go on one? But prosecuting the parents, like, come on. It's so bad. And like, it does annoy me that it's like, you know, all like people like us who actually, like, you know, drive on the road, who have cars, with motorbikes, we're getting the shit end of the stick here. You know, we're like, oh, you know, don't buy a petrol or a diesel next year, buy an electric. It's like, I don't want an electric. You know, I can't afford an electric car. I'm not going to buy a second-hand electric car because you have issues with, you know, the battery. Bring in laws for them to make it safe, but make it legal to ride them, because I think they're great because they tackle a huge issue, which is, you know, be more green, which I'm all for. Be a bit more green, you know, whatever. But I just think it's stupid. I don't know what you guys think. I might just spouting, well, yeah, I am spouting shite, but do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Do you think they should just be banned? Blah blah blah. Because I personally think if the government went, right, these are legal under these conditions, you know, you need to be 16, you need to do a course, you know, stuff like that. You know, maybe like on a bicycle, you need to have a bit of high vis, you need to have a helmet, you know, something like that. I don't know, some PPE. Because obviously if you come off one of them, you're gonna hurt yourself, especially if you're not wearing gloves. It's like on a motorbike, you know, like if on a 50cc moped that is limited to, I think they're limited to like 30 or 50 kilometers an hour, something like that, so 16-year-olds can ride them. You know, if you need a license and everything to ride one of them, and your e-scooter does just about the same speed, you know, why not just make it legal? And, you know, obviously I don't think they should be taxed and insured, because that'd be like saying a bicycle needs to be taxed and insured. But it's more just for the people who actually use them. Oh no, the people who ride on them just need to be more aware. Should this be a thing that should be done? Because pretty much in every other country you can use this. Our laws are old, they're outdated. You know, the amount of, you know, legislation and laws that they have to, is legislation same thing as a law? I don't know. But the amount of laws that they have to rewrite and update and modernize, you know, I think this should be one of them. Again, what do you guys think? Because I know there's going to be people watching this that either have them, they'll be getting their kids them, that are going to be in another country going, what gobshites do they have running the country here? But anyway guys, I'm going to end that video here on this note, because I'm just going to be stuck in traffic now. But again, what you guys think? Am I wrong? Am I right? Do you agree? Do you disagree? What should they do to make them legal? What should they do to make them safer? Let me know. I'm actually very interested, because I think this is a serious thing and something that does need to be sorted. I'm watching out for this fucking man. Okay, you're going right, thank God. But anyway guys, look, that has been the video. Hope all of you enjoyed. Again, it actually is Christmas Eve, so I hope you all have an amazing Christmas. I hope Santa brings everything what you want. I hope you eat loads of food, and I hope you and your families enjoy yourself, because it has been a tough year for everyone, and Christmas more than ever now is just all about family. But anyway guys, that's the video again. Hope all of you enjoyed. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year, blah blah blah. Let me know your thoughts. I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Turn my fucking camera off again. I can't fucking turn this camera off in these gloves. I guess it's staying on whether I like it or not.